to Minor League Baseball the show. Today is our 4-game series between the visiting Frisco RuffRiders and Midland Rockhounds. Well, today is going to be a good one. Today we are going to do the series finale. Let's get out your scorecards as we present today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Frisco RuffRiders. Batting first in the Frisco lineup is Alejandro Nunez. Nunez center field. Henry Fernandez will bat second in the Frisco lineup. Fernandez in second. Right fielder Paul Hackett will bat third for Frisco. Hackett, right field. Waylon McGinnis will be first base in Frisco. Center is Jim Norris. He'll bat fifth. Chris Sanchez will be the third baseman for the Frisco RuffRiders. Sanchez at third. Shortstop is Orlando Torres. He'll bat seventh in the Frisco lineup. Torres, shortstop. Darren Wood will be the designated hitter. Wood, designated hitter. Last but not least, on the Frisco RuffRider lineup, left fielder Herman Punto. Punto, left field. And for your starting pitcher for the Frisco RuffRiders, Manny Esquivel. Esquivel is the starting Frisco pitcher. And now it's the time for your starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Batting first in second base is Mac Fonot. Fonot in second. Designated hitter Jacob Brugman. He'll bat left for Midland. Brugman, designated hitter. Center field is Boog Powell. He will bat third for the Midland lineup. Powell, center field. Lewis Mota will be batting fourth in the Midland lineup. Mota, third base. Center is Manuel Vena. Enter. Michael Guerrero will be shortstop. Guerrero as shortstop. Left field is President Shackelford. Shackelford, left field. Scott Hamilton will be batting eighth for the Midland Rockhounds. Hamilton at right field. Edmund Alexandra will bat ninth in the Rockhound lineup. Alexandra in first base. And the starting pitcher for the Rockhounds, Eric Washington. And that is the starting lineups for both teams. Let's get down to the start of the game. And now we send it to the guys in the booth. Over to the guys.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Eric Washington, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So coming to the plate, Alejandro Munoz, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Alejandro Munoz.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Ready now, Henry Fernandez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Guerrero comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Manny Esquivel, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's pretty basic. His stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Stepping in, Mac Fontenot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Under the ball and pops it up. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Into the box, number 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Punto giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either. But, man, they're coming out of the chute. First pitch fastball, they'll probably swing.
Striding in, Luis Mota. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Into the box now, Manuel Vina. That explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Michael Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right.
Base hit.
Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So one run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Preston Shackelford.
Standing in now, Preston Shackelford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Scott Hampton.
Stepping in now, Scott Hampton. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Stepping up now, Waylon McGinnis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Waylon McGinnis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Oh, the first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. The center fielder is the key to me. He is a tremendous athlete. He's always the best on the field, it seems like, right? You can put him at short if you wanted to, and this guy fits everything you ask. He catches grounders, he can catch the fly ball, and he makes all the throws. He is fun to watch.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting set, third baseman, Chris Sanchez.
In now, Chris Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. At the plate, Edmund Alexander. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Edmund Alexander.
This one's flared out toward left. Punto is there. One pitch, one out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. That center fielder can go get them with the best of them. Tremendous range, left and right, and he's got a cannon. This is what you like in your best player in the outfield.
Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground toward short. On to first, and there.
Number 38.
Striding in once again, number 38. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Punto is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Into the box, number 3. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Orlando Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Darren Wood.
So striding in, Darren Wood. In there, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Hit back toward the mound. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He met one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Punto.
It in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder
At bat, Alejandro Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Hampton has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Luis Mota. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Luis Mota.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, not fooled.
Oh my goodness.
Change up as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
this is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Standing in now, Manuel Vina breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the dive. Got him.
He's out.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
In now, Michael Guerrero. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. Torres is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, left fielder, Preston.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Preston Shackelford. Pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Munoz. And that ends the inning. So it's one run on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Henry Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Henry
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hampton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in now, Paul Hackett comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out toward shallow right. Hampton is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 6, Waylon McGinnis.
So digging in now, Waylon McGinnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow roller left side. Mota over to his left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Scott Hampton.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder, Scott
First
Hampton.
pitch coming, here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Hackett moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Edmund Alexander. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Munoz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mac Fontenot. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Rather than chase a fastball out of the zone, I'd come back with it again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Torres will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Into the box now, Jim Norris. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jim Norris.
Popped up. Washington just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 1.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So striding forward now, Chris Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Orlando Torres, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Alexander is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Ready once again, number 38. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Designated hitter, number 38.
First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Luis Mota. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stepping in now, Manuel Vina. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Standing in now, Michael Guerrero as he grounds one briskly to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Striding in once again, Darren Wood will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they've faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Mota charging in on it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 29.
So stepping in, Harmon Junto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Digging in once again, Alejandro Munoz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fernando Gonzalez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 11, Fernando Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Preston Shackelford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Preston Shackelford.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That ball is inside off the zone, inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit out towards short, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Into the box now, Edmund Alexander. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
This is our chance to shine. Let's give it to the Frisco RuffRiders.
Into the box, Mac Fontenot hit down the third baseline.
Oh!
1 run is scored. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Man, Rockhounds are doing good.
Number 38 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hackett has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Junto on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Digging in and looking for more, Luis Mota. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now, you'll see guys swing with pitches that have movement in the dirt, but that was just a fastball.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th.
Oh.
To nothing. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready for another chance? Henry Fernandez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play.
The first baseman,
ready
6.
once again, Waylon McGinnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Jim Norris.
Stepping in now, Jim Norris. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Third baseman, number
now
1.
at the plate, Chris Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that's in there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Hit in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
The Rockhounds may be winning this one.
Reinecker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joseph Reinecker.
Digging in, Manuel Vina. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Patrick Manuel Vina.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Midland's win was 4-2 last night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. McGinnis is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Shortstop Michael Guerrero.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Guerrero. Into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Fouled back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swinging a soft liner, and
Oh!
this here and deflects off him.
Bounced
And
right
no
off
play
his
as he reaches
chest.
first base safely.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Stepping up to the plate, Preston Shackelford. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left. Punto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
At the plate, Scott Hampton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Munoz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
The Rockhounds lead it 5-0 over Frisco RuffRiders. And now we begin the home eighth.
Orlando Torres.
For Frisco.
He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's got one to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren Wood. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Shackelford will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Harmon Punto. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 3 is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
Rockhounds continue to lead it 5-0. We go to the middle of the 8th.
So striding in, Edmund Alexander. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Alexander.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Bounce to first. McGinnis is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Mac Fontenot. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 38. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's just textbook hitting right there. Ball's away, stays down with it, takes his head to the ball, and just flips it into left field. Nice swing.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. Standing in now, number 3. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's in the dirt. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
We go top of the 9th. Midland goes 5-0.
Into the box now, Alejandro Munoz. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of pulling these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Second baseman, Henry Fernandez.
At the plate, Henry Fernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alexander ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Paul Hackett. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
On the ground up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Guerrero into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that's
the game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
5-0 the final score today. The Rockhounds get the win after banging out 16 total hits. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds: 5 runs, 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the RuffRiders, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Alrighty. Our win goes to Eric Washington, Midland Rockhounds pitcher. The loss goes to Manny Escovel. So, literally, guys, that was a good win to end the Frisco RuffRider 4-game series. We won 3 out of 1. So, basically, that was pretty fair. We took 3 wins and lost 1. Anyway, guys, we're off to the San Antonio Missions. And later this evening, we will be having a game going on. Our 4-game series is at San Antonio. And then we will have another team come in. I think it's the Tulsa Drillers after San Antonio. But those will be home games. But anyway, guys, we thank you all for joining us for the Sunday afternoon baseball game. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Be safe, make wise choices, make new life decisions, what my uncle always says. And we will see y'all at San Antonio Missions. So long, everybody.